Hey kids, Dean with Crypto the Wonder Dog. A few weeks ago, I was, God, I hadn't seen that long ago. It just seems like it was yesterday, but then the other times it seems like it was, like 6 months ago. Crypto Invest Summit, and I walked around the place there, and there was so many people, and we got a chance to stop and talk to a few of these guys. DreamTeam, and I met the guy Andrey Salnikov. Cool guy. I still couldn't pronounce his name even when he was trying to coach me with it. My Russian is just atrocious, and I feel bad because he was a super nice guy. I wish I could pronounce his name the same way he does. Just velvety Russian accent, Ukrainian accent that he had there. But you can tell from my interview with him that I'm not the sharpest e-gaming guy on the blockchain, and some of my questions just kind of fell flat for him. But he was a nice guy, nice enough to sit there and try to pick him up for me, dust him off, put him back in my lap, and say, "Okay, that wasn't a bad question. I'll answer it anyway." But we had a good talk anyway. Super nice guy. And speaking of events, we got picked up by NASBC, the North American Sports Blockchain, and they're kind enough to sponsor this show. And I'm going to be speaking there, hopefully better than I spoke with Andrey. And North American Sports and Blockchain Conference, which it's going to be in LA, August 6th, 7th, and 8th, and the JW Marriott downtown LA. And I hope you guys are there. The tickets are available through Eventbrite. What else can I say about that? It's been a good experience working with people that are planning events, and learning a lot. I'll tell you that. And this is it's been just a tough few weeks, and we moved into a new studio, and it's getting a lot more work done here because there's less distractions, and I can sit and talk and think and work until the wee hours of the morning, and it's just been fun. So here's the show that I did at Crypto Invest Summit with Andrey Salnikov from DreamTeam.gg. You guys ready to start the show? All right, let's start the show. Andrey. How do you say your last name? Salnikov.
Yeah, well, the L is supposed to be soft, so it's Salnikov, but let's not make things.
I can't do that.
Oh, yeah, okay. So
That's great.
You can't just say L, which is soft, so Salnikov.
Salnikov.
Yeah, cool. Pretty close.
Right on. Well, my Russian, or you Russian? Ukrainian.
I'm Ukrainian.
Ukrainian.
Yeah, but I speak Russian.
Okay, it's not as good as your English, so we'll do this in English. We'll make it easy for everyone,
okay,
right? Okay. All right. So the Dream Team, what is Dream Team?
The DreamTeam basically is an infrastructure platform and a payment gateway for esports and gaming. It's a platform where esports people can find each other, where players can find each other, and it's all built on top of Ethereum.
Yeah.
And we use smart contracts basically to make all of the financial transactions between the parties on our platform transparent, and so that we don't have any middlemen. They're not men.
Really? No middlemen. Okay.
Yeah.
So how did you guys get into like the esports part of the gaming part of that?
Well, the guy who founded it, Alexander Gohanovsky, his alias is Zero Gravity.
Okay.
He's been in the esports for 17 years, and he built Navi. Navi is one of the probably one of the biggest brands in esports. In the history of esports. Yes,
Okay.
it's really big in the U.S. And he, as he ran this company, he came across a series of issues basically, and that never over the course of the development of this sports has never been actually handled or tackled, and no one actually like came up with solutions to them.
Okay.
And then so that now that he's not that he doesn't own Navi now, he's started DreamTeam, and DreamTeam basically was his idea of how to fix those issues.
Yeah.
And how to make esports, bigger, because it's growing so fast.
Yeah, it is. I hear it everywhere now.
It's absolutely, it's everywhere. Yeah.
And so tell me more about how the whole thing works.
Well, the whole thing works right now is it's basically where the platform is.
Is it running right now? Or?
It is running.
It is running.
It's live,
Okay.
and we've launched it 6 months ago, and we have almost 500,000 users.
Wow.
Yeah, registered now. And
Where's the majority of users from?
They are from the demographics changes because as we add new game, the demographics changes. But right now it is U.S., it's Brazil, it's Russia.
Wow.
Yes, and Europe.
Okay.
But we added a new game. We've connected a new game, League of Legends.
League of Legends.
Yes.
Wow.
And League of Legends would probably change the demographics, but we'll have to wait and see.
What do you think that's going to come out of?
I don't really know the demographics of the players but I think more players will be coming from US because
US.
yes, and Asia as
Okay.
well. Because League of Legends I think it is less popular in Europe, it's more popular in US and in Asia.
Is that like a PC game?
League of Legends is a PC game.
Okay.
It's a PC game only, and it's basically a game where you have two teams competing with each other. It's 5-on-5, 5 versus 5, and our platform basically allows you. That's one of the major problems, that sometimes you want to play the game, but because it's a team, it's a teams game.
Yeah.
So you have to have teammates to play it.
Yeah.
And each game has its own matchmaking system, but you're matched with random people. And so if you want to make...
Oh, you can't make your own team.
No, you can't. No, you can't. I mean, you can. You can call your friends. You can call John, Joshua, whatever, and say, guys, let's form a team. But then where do you actually store your team? Where does it live? So, DreamTeam is a place where teams live, right? So.
Okay, I got it.
No, it's not a slogan, but
that makes sense.
I just came up with it.
Oh, you came up with that?
Yeah. But basically,
very
that's the place where you go to our platform and you register your profile, and then you create a team for League of Legends, and you then basically you say, hey guys, I have 4 vacancies that I'm looking for players that will play with me this game. And so then people, your ad will be placed, and people will be able to apply to those vacancies or positions.
Yeah.
And then you'll be able to select the best ones for you, which are the best match, and that's how your team is formed. And then you're able to run your team and run the game. It depends on your goals. So you can play for fun, or you can, if you want to become professional League of Legends player. And professional players make gazillions of money, basically.
Really?
Yeah, of dollars. And one of the Dota 2 players, he's making a couple of $1 million a year. Just
playing video games.
Just playing a video game. One video game. I mean, the level of dedication is very high, but it just shows you that, I mean, this sports should be taken seriously now. Yeah,
sport. You're sitting from your couch eating a bag of Doritos and drinking a Mountain Dew.
Yeah. But actually, major brands are joining as sponsors.
Yeah.
Mercedes, Nike, they're all starting to enter this area.
Wow.
And this is one of the things that our platform allows for, and the functionality of the platform is basically it allows you to it allows you to for sponsors to sponsor local teams. So if you have a if you want to
you can sponsor teams.
Yeah, you can sponsor teams.
Okay.
Yeah, you can sponsor teams because you do not give your money to us. You give the money directly to the team through the smart contract.
Yeah, so they can make a little extra money on the side while they're not.
Sponsorship fees and sponsorship remuneration is one of the major source of income for esports teams.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not the purse per se, but as much as being sponsored by a big company.
No, but I mean, if you think of if you look at traditional sports, the same happens there. I mean, if you're really good, you have many viewers, you have a lot of followership, then major brands will want to be associated with you, and they will pay you a lot of money.
Probably more than your original contract.
Yeah. I mean, if you think of, I think one of the earliest sponsorship was like Michael Jordan. Everybody remembers the sponsorship with I think this logo, and then Nike. I think.
Yeah,
Nike.
Nike.
Nike sponsored them. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is that it's because we make it available to the amateurs level.
Yeah.
So you can have a local team which is based out of Los Angeles, which is probably not a small city, but you can have a really local. Popular team that does really great in certain game, and then local sponsor can contact them directly and say, hey guys, I really like what you're doing, I want to sponsor you.
Okay, so they can actually be part of DreamTeam, and then the sponsorship can see how they're playing.
Well, yeah, because they have their but each team has its profile on the platform, and you as a sponsor, you can filter them out. You can search by using filters. And so you can find the best team for your region, and then look at their stats and look at how many viewers they have, and how often they play, and how many people are actually following them, and blah blah blah.
Okay, so say Bob's window shop, in a small town, his son is playing the video game, and he wants to sponsor. What kind of exposure is this guy going to be getting from? Being a sponsor?
It really depends on the brand, because I'm not sure that the window shop is really. I think it's more about football and then the balls being kicked, and I mean
so for local sponsors, is not as big as like a national sponsor.
It is. I think it is. I think it is still big, because if you look at local community, and you have this esports team, which usually have the esports teams are being followed by men which are 16 to 35, which is this type of audience is very hard to target. It's nearly impossible. They do not sort of, where do you find them? How do you catch them? And so one of the things is that they really enjoy watching esports matches. And that's how you get to them.
Watching the esports matches.
Yeah.
Okay. And are these televised events?
Oh, these are being streamed.
Streamed.
Yes.
Okay.
They're being streamed like via Twitch, via YouTube, via all of the major, and they're more emerging sort of platforms that stream them, but mostly, the streaming platforms.
Wow. Okay.
So I don't actually think that they still use conventional television, but it's mostly you can just watch it using streaming.
Yeah. Okay. And I see on here, I see Sony. What's the association with Sony?
Association with Sony is this. We have our CTO Mustafa. He used to work for Sony.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And he's with us here today. And so part of our team is based in Ukraine, in Kiev, and part of our team is based in Los Angeles here.
Okay.
So part of the US team is Mustafa, basically.
Got it. All right. And I've actually talked with a couple of guys from Dash Messaging, Dash, I think it's D-MSG.
You mean the crypto?
Yeah. So is that, what is Dash for you guys?
Dash for us is, we have since we're running our ICO right now, and the public sale is open until the 19th of May.
Okay.
And we're halfway through. We have a hard cap of 21 million, and we're 10 plus already.
Beautiful. Wow.
Yeah. And Dash is one of the. Basically, we have the panel of advisors consists of people who advise us on different aspects of the product development, of the technology, of the market, etc., etc. So the guy here associated with Dash, Andrey.
Andrey?
Yeah. He's been consulting us on some of the blockchain issues that we were facing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And your main team is located in Kiev?
In Kiev, Ukraine.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Right on. Okay. So the ICO. When what stages have you guys been through here?
We've basically ICO. We did phase 1 of the ICO. We call round 1, phase 1, which we did in December. We had a hard cap of 6 million, which we hit.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, we reached it. And then we paused because we wanted to go back and actually build the product. And for us, basically, phase 1 meant that we sort of tested it. We saw that this was something that was getting response, and this was something which was worthwhile doing. So we went back and we worked even more on the product, and then we rolled it, and it went live.
Yeah.
And we started phase 2 of the ICO.
Okay.
Basically, our hard cap is, like I just mentioned, so it's $21 million, and we've already 10 something plus. The real statistics can be seen on the website.
Yeah. Beautiful. And so the beta's live.
Yeah.
And you have 250,000 users in 3 months.
It's an old leaflet. Yeah.
Okay.
We
right.
we got 500,000 now.
500,000.
Yeah, and it's growing. It's growing.
36% growth weekly. Is that still about right?
Well, it's this number changes because as we add new games.
Might be more popular than another.
Yes,
one.
might be more popular, and then as we add new features for people to enjoy, and a lot of these features will be available for free, so people can. So, our idea is basically to promote esports, and we want to make sure that pretty much anyone can make an esports team, and if they will, so they can build it into a brand, and then they can start making money. Yeah, it's
like a dream team.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, but then. I don't think you will be able to build more than one dream team because of the user ID.
Yeah, but you could build your own dream team. Like you see guys from the internet where they're playing really good, you could solicit them to be part of your team.
Yeah, and the thing is also that our platform allows for is that you don't have to be a player yourself. You can build this team if you just want to build it as a business. So you can invite players to the team, and then you can invite a coach, a manager, and then people will run this team for you. So you'll be just paying salaries.
Okay, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, it is.
Wow. Okay, so can anybody participate with the ICO?
Well, anybody who has Ethereum and Bitcoin can participate in the ICO.
So it's open to the United States, everyone?
Apart from the United States.
Apart from the United States? Man, we love hearing that. That's great.
Well, you guys,
the regulations.
We have
and all
been,
that
yes, we have been advised. We do work with we have really strong legal partners, and they, that's coming from them. That's their
strongly
advice.
Strongly
advised against it. Yes.
That's a shame. Well, token.dreamteam.gg. What does GG stand for?
GG stands for domain. Well, usually GG is used in the esports is used for it's an acronym for good game.
Oh, okay. So all the sporting, all the esport people.
Know GG, that's for sure. And I just hope that all esports people know DreamTeam as well.
Good. Well, we're going to get the word out there for you. Token.dreamteam.gg, and get a hold of my buddy Andrey here. And then, are you guys going to be doing any like airdrops or anything? You guys on Telegram to?
Stay tuned. I'd say this is probably coming. I don't have any whereabouts, any details yet. You can check our website. We do have all of the we are present on all of the major social networks plus Telegram. And if you have any questions, just feel free to ask. I think we're on Reddit as well. So.
Reddit.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're going to get the word out for you. All right?
Thank you.
And maybe I'll pick myself up another PC and start playing video games.
You should. You definitely should. It's the sports of the future.
Right on. All right, good talking with you.
Pleasure talking to you too.